Alright, so here's another victim of the crime demon, and it's another kid who lost his life, and let's just talk about it now. And this falls upon Nevado Maitland, and rest in peace, this baby. So, friends and relatives of 15-year-old Nevado Teflon Maitland are particularly saddened by the slaying of the teen, who was struck by a stray bullet while sitting along 4th Street at 10 p.m. this past Friday. And they go on to say that this is a kid that didn't give any trouble, and then they talk about the school as saying that when he was sitting alone, Montgomery was open fire, hit him in the head. Although they're saying that the said that he was just caught in the crossfire. So conflicting stories right there. Like there's one saying that he was intended target, but another saying that he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I think his grandma said that somebody else was intended to be the target, and then the person who they didn't get got lucky. Nevado Maitland didn't. And then this is the fact that this is a kid who was 15, and that he pretty before they said no, that he was wrong, that was pretty much a model student, all such. So what they meant to say is that basically this nation lost another promising youth who could have gone on to possibly do something better with his life. And the fact that he's 15, and I'm going to say that this is a kid that is forever going to be stuck in this age, because he is, again, he was never able to finish school, go to college or university, most likely married, have children on his own, and so forth. And his parents or family are going to be burying him. And if his parents are his life, because I don't think they mentioned his mom or dad, that they're going to be making burial arrangements for him. When I'm sure that we're hoping that he'd be making burial arrangements for them down the road when they got up there in age and died a natural death. And I would say that the parents should not have to bury their children. Children should be burying their parents. But in Jam Down, that doesn't go. That's not how it works out. And yeah, kids losing their lives in this very sinister fashion. That's a global thing. But Jamaica, unfortunately, and the rest of the Caribbean and part and Africa, that murder culture is so prevalent that it's becoming numbing when you hear these stories. Now, and you know what else I'm going to say, because yeah, I'm going to keep using these repetitive talking points. How long is this going to be a new trend as a news story? Because yeah, usually when, especially it's men or males who are getting murdered, and there's majority of the murder victims in Jamaica are men or men and boys. Yeah, we get more the female women and girls who get killed or get more attention. But yeah, how much attention is Nevado Maitland going to get? This is a 15-year-old kid that was killed in a crossfire, robbed a chance to live his life, and we can expect that one is a so-called prime minister going to say anything to the family? The only birth on that is opposition also going to say anything to this family? Yeah, they'll say, hey, that's too bad. Yeah, what's next in the news? Well, the human rights, I'm always going to get on these fuckers' cases. So, yeah, so this is not, yeah. Are they going to say anything? Nah. They're just going to say, whatever. I'm not really a problem. And our celebrities going to say anything like something? Nah, we care about, we'll give attention to Donnelly Donaldson, who's, again, that's still ongoing because they haven't found her body yet. Because, alright. Yeah, once that chapter's closed, yeah, we'll then give this fake outrage. But we're not really going to be saying the thing about Nevado Maitland. Yeah, that's a little kid. Yeah, that's not really. We can't really trend on this. And let's just also be fair that most Jamaicans don't really care. Jamaican civilians that they were not famous or any prominent get cut down. I say this because I expect this to be a 1 week story at best. Like they're just going to say, "Hey, that happened," then we're just going to move on to the next thing. Because yeah, I'm sure that by tomorrow or through the week that there's going to be another Jamaican civilian who's killed under these circumstances. And in fact, that's a little kid. Yeah, that don't really make nothing to us. I mean, yeah, that we don't really care. I mean, we're not really going to care up to the point where we're going to start making any tougher laws or going to say that there's going to be an all-out jihad against the crime devil. Yeah, don't hold your breath on that one. But this is why I'm doing this recording, because, yeah, this little kid, I'm not saying how old I am. This kid was almost basically enough to be my son. I'm not saying how old I am at that in that regard, but yeah, we're that far apart in age, and when you hear that though, you could have basically, if I had kids, I could look at it and say, this could have been my son right there. I wish that more Jamaicans had that mindset rather than just giving this fake sympathy, but that part of culture where we're so cold and different, yeah, that's not going to change overnight. And yeah, when I do these recordings, when I talk about the victim Jamaican civilians who get cut down, especially if they're kids, I'm going to keep bringing up these same talking points. So yeah, if anyone's sick of that, well, like I say, you're that denomination people are too cold or too different that I'm directing in my ire towards. So this is for the state of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube page, Miles Gusson Farron. Miles Productions with Thoughts on Miles. Bid you adieu.